Also, why is Spain so hilly? It's just so many hills everywhere.
The room is a mess because they haven't come to clean it yet.
And there's just stuff everywhere.
Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is hot. In the UK, it is hot. I've been hearing that it's going to get up to like 41 degrees over in London, and I don't live anywhere near London, but it is hot. Like where I am right now, it is excruciatingly hot. Feeling sorry for whoever is literally trapped in an office like without aircon or anything. The thing is that our country, we're well equipped for dealing with like really like harsh winters and it being cold and rainy, so all our homes are like well insulated. So when we get a heat wave, 41 degrees in some areas, that is like, I heard on the radio that's like a record, like it's never gotten to 41 degrees. Full on like jumpsuit going on over here, which is like, it looks a little bit constricting. It's not, it's actually really quite nice. I got it off of ASOS, if anyone is wondering where I got it from. Basically, we're going to be discussing the SACCONEJOLys today. They have finally, I think they've actually landed back in London.
It's just so many hills everywhere.
It's the end of the 2-week holiday that just went on and on and on and on, and I have been documenting in stages what's been happening. And I thought I would document and just like pull you guys up to speed about what's actually happening right now. There's some things that I just went like, And then we're also going to be having a little gander because they're not there anymore. So I thought it would now be appropriate to actually explore exactly where they went. Soak in the Spanish culture, because Jonathan and Anna did such a bad job of actually showing us what is around them. So I thought we'd just take a little trip on the website and see exactly what there is to actually do where they were staying. Their youngest was really sick. They put their youngest and all of their kids on a boat with no life jacket. It was the overwhelming sense that actually they shouldn't be just like putting their kids onto a moving boat, sort of like away from the shore without any life jackets on, whatever. Even on Jonathan's TikTok, he still posted them not wearing any life jackets or any like flotation devices, and I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? There was also this hubbub about their youngest being quite sick and they were still dragging him around.
Kids club.
And the thing is with this is that their youngest was looking quite sick for a little while and they kept on bringing it up, but then they kept on just like going out for dinner or going on a boat or just putting him in kids club.
Kids are in kids club.
So he didn't really get an opportunity to rest. Like ironically enough, the one time he's now going to be able to rest is when Jonathan and Anna are back from their holidays, and now they're going to use the excuse of, oh, we just get to spend the whole day in bed because, you know, our child's sick. But actually when they were on holiday, they were literally just dragging him around, leaving him in kids club. Anyway, that's just my own 2 cents on it, and you can make up your whole minds on that. So yeah, so their audience is getting a little bit annoyed with the fact that obviously they were dragging their kid around when they were quite sick. They left them in kids club all the time, and then the nail in the coffin was the life jacket thing. So Jonathan basically posted on his Instagram, he said, "This is the holiday cage we put the kids in every day while Anna and myself pretend we didn't have kids." And I'm just like, Jonathan Joly is the biggest troll. He thinks it is hilarious to troll everyone, and at the end of the day, everyone holidays differently. If you want to put your kids in kids club the whole entire time, go for it. But the bit that I found like a cause for conversation was the fact, and you can watch any of my last 2 videos on it, I literally created montages of Jonathan saying, "I'm so glad we don't have the kids. Can the kids just F off back to kids club?"
You think to yourself, why don't you just off back to club, kids club?
Why can't kids club be for the whole duration? Like, if you want to go away on holiday and you don't want to be around your kids, just don't bring your kids, if you see what I mean. Mixed messages on how long are they actually in kids club. I don't want to go on about this kids club anymore. I was actually considering making a game of like, take a shot every single time they say kids club, because I feel like I've literally said kids club so many times. Got my yearly dose of it. Yeah, and oh, the lighting, my blinds. Oh, I'm getting some air. So if you don't want to bring your kids, just don't bring your kids. They're saying it's only 2 to 3 hours a day, and I'm just like, they seem to cram in so much stuff into their 2 to 3 hours. I'm just not buying it. Like, I don't deny it. I reckon it's 2 to 3 hours in the morning, and then afternoon it's like an hour or something. I don't know. Are we ready for the breakdown of what's been happening? So basically, Jonathan and Anna took their youngest to go and see a doctor.
Kids are in kids club, but we just got a call that a doctor is finally available. They're actually here like twice a week, I think it is.
Now, they said that the doctor only comes a couple times a week or something a bit like that. And when they then went to take their child to go to the doctor basically said that they had like a stomach virus or something a bit like that. It also like just completely filmed their child's whole trip to the doctors, which is like what every YouTuber seems to do nowadays. But it's like, your child looks so poorly, why are you making it into a thumbnail? And then also, why are you just like taking, did the doctor even know that he was on film? I don't know. I'm sure it's all to do with if the doctor wanted to do it or not, but like, just give your child some privacy. Like, if you say you went to the doctors, I'll believe you. But what they've now done is they've now obviously just like put their child into kids club so many times despite him being sick, so he's just gonna like spread it on to everyone else.
Okay, he just has like a bit of a virus, but we're on day 3 now, so he's getting better.
Every single time they're just like, oh, you know, he's so ill, we've got to like carry him everywhere. They don't do a thing whereby one of them goes out, like they went on this full-on mission to go and find something, and I'm not entirely sure what it was it sun cream? I don't know. So they went on this full-on mission, both Jonathan and Anna, to go and find some whatever it was, and instead of one of them staying in their room with the youngest, they basically decided to like all go together. Just don't understand, like why not just one of you stay at home with your child and then the other one go off? Instead they're like dragging him around, carrying him around, which means he's literally closer to the sun, carrying him around, and he looks so poorly, man. He looks so poorly. Like, just let him spend the day in bed. I don't understand. It might have been something to do with the fact that they had housekeeping. There was this one comment from Anna which wound me up.
The room's a mess because they haven't come to clean it yet. And there's just stuff everywhere.
Which ruffled my feathers. The room is a complete tip, yeah, which it's summer holidays. My house is a complete tip. You don't even need to justify it. You're in a room with 4 kids. Like, it looks like quite a smallish suite anyway. It's gonna get so messy. So what does Anna do? She says something, oh sorry, it's a mess, housekeeping hasn't come. And it's not just like, it's not just grubby, like housekeeping, and I actually worked as a cleaner, I swear. Why do I always have a story for everything? Like, what is the matter with me? I'm not normally like this, I swear, but I just have so many stories. I worked in a couple of places. I was in a couple of places where I was like a hotel cleaner, so I had to like go around and like clean everything. Basically, like, you don't lift up people's things, and you're not a tidier. You're there to literally like clean grub. If there's like a load of clothes or whatever, unless it's like belongs to the hotel and you've got to like put it in the wash and that, you don't go along and like tidy people's stuff. You're literally there to like make beds, to, you know, clean up grub, but you're not there to tidy. Beyond, Anna hadn't put in any effort into making that room any for a housekeeper to come in and clean it. If that was somewhere I was cleaning, I would probably end up having to go and report back to like whoever was higher up above me and get them to go and look to assess if I could actually clean it or not, because there was stuff everywhere. I felt so bad for these poor house cleaners that would have had to come in there and move all their crap out the way. And a few people in their comment section said it as well. Just like, if you're a housekeeper, your job is not to clean up other people's clothes and whatever. It's to clean. It's not to tidy, it's to clean. And that was just, she's like, oh, it's a real mess because the housekeeper hasn't come. 100% sure anymore. But at one point they had full on like staff, and I'm pretty sure they still have a cleaner. I don't know, but to be honest with you, a lot of these family channels, mummy vloggers, whatever, like the big ones usually have some sort of housekeeping, like to come and keep things tidy. I would love to have that a couple times a week. If me and my partner are ever in a situation where like we can literally get someone in once a week when all of us are out of the house, just to do like a full-on clean and then that's it, that would be amazing, because I do find that it's quite hard like keeping on top of it. I understand the point of if someone wants like a house cleaner to do their house a couple times a week, that's absolutely fine. But they literally used to have someone every single day, you know, cleaning their house kind of thing. Which, fine, if you can afford it, go for it. Like I say, I'd love it if I could have someone once a week and sort out, just just, I don't know, just clean the bathroom once a week or do something, because I get really overwhelmed with everything. Anyway, I'm saying this because they were always quite used to help, and I think they still have a house cleaner, because they're literally like, yeah, we need someone to come and tidy this mess. And it's just like, if that is what she considers okay for house cleaners and housekeepers to do, I don't even want to know the state that she leaves her own house in for her own cleaner, because I'm pretty sure she does still have one. Like, that is above and beyond. But that's just coming from my own personal opinion. Like I say, I'd be going straight back to like head cleaner, and I'd be like, can I move this? Like, I don't know what to do with it, because there was just stuff everywhere. I'm just like, you cannot leave it in that state. What I will say as well about this whole sick child thing, there was a point where one of them said, oh, he's been vomiting, he's really not very well. And in that case, why are you still like just dragging him around the resort? I don't understand. I was also sent, right, I have been sent by 2 or 3 different people screenshots of Jonathan's nipples, and I don't need it, guys. I just don't need it. Basically, I've seen Jonathan's nipples more than my own at this very moment in time. We have seen Jonathan's nipples way too much, and I'm not talking about, oh, he's in a hot place, we're gonna see his nips. I mean from the therapy chats he does when he's like, nips are out, and then from him just walking around, just pulling his top to the side. Like, nipples are nipples, free the nips, whatever, do what you want to do. It's just something that I've noticed. Jonathan walking around, what I did find particularly quite funny is at the end of their vlogs, right, Jonathan and Anna, because this thing is gifted, we've been over this, we're going to go over a little bit of their resort now that they're not staying there. I didn't want to do this whilst they were staying there, because you never know what weird people are watching my videos or watching whoever's videos, who might bloody turn up at their door. You just don't know. So I wasn't going to go over it when they were staying there.
Like real horses? Spanish horses.
Really, really funny. Jonathan Jolie goes on this like walk with the camera, and he just starts pointing out things like, this is where this is, and this is where that is. And when I was watching it, I was like, oh, because I think he was going to get sun cream. But I think one of the reasons why he did it was because they haven't really shown the resort that much. And this trip was gifted to them. I don't know, I don't think the plane tickets were or anything like that, but I do know that the resort where they're staying was gifted, and we're going to do a little bit of investigative work with it. But yeah, it was gifted, so they haven't really been doing a lot of like, the only place that I have seen in any detail is the gym, which as a fellow gym goer, I do appreciate. The gym, the kids club, this one restaurant that they ate at a lot, the taxi rank, the bus, and the Starbucks and Claire's in the mall where they went to. That's basically it. So other than that, he turned it around like there's some Spanish horses there, and it's like, there's Spanish horses there. I'm a huge horsey person, so show me some of that. He was going around, he was like walking around going like unnecessarily being like, and this is this and this is that.
And then you can see, like, it's cool, like, well, we can actually enter for all of this section, all these grey hairs. That's the pool I play with Edie usually in the ball, and then that's a little bar thing. There's a little bar thing there. There's this pool here, which is the biggest pool. And there's like a hot tub pool here, and then another pool there, and then the pool outside our windows down there. This is our little village. Up there is where the flags are, Sam's Pastry. The train drops us off at that roundabout as well. And then down those steps is where the burger place was we went last night, plus the other kids club. So then there is like the burger place and the kids club. This is where we get the train from. El Tajo? Maybe it's Tajo. We get the train from. That's where we get the taxis from. There's another restaurant there, El Rancho, but it's not open yet.
I don't know this for sure, but all I'm going to say is like, if I was the company, if I was this resort and I'd gifted it, I would feel a little bit let down that the only real places that I got that were shown to the audience were like, it's very, very limited. And by the looks of their website, it's a huge resort. They have lots of different stuff there. And yeah, I don't know, he starts talking about the hills and about the fact that, oh, it's really, really hilly in Spain.
Why is Spain so hilly?
And I'm just like, for the love of all that is holy. You never been to Devon before, have you? So like I say, where they're staying at looks beautiful. There's this like, you can literally, the sea is right there. Resort fused together by elegance, design, and a big dose of the feel-good factor. Its meticulously manicured tropical gardens privilege guests to take in the breathtaking views of the Mediterranean and Sierra de Mijas. Is that it? I don't know. I'm not very, my Spanish accent is not great, but they have activity. Well, accommodation. Should we look at their accommodation? Okay. Beautiful. You got studio apartments, 1-bed apartments, 3-bed classic apartment, 2-bed apartments, deluxe 1-bed apartment, and it has a jacuzzi. There are some places that have a jacuzzi, and I'm all for that. To be fair, this looks like a really nice place. Right, okay, so activities. Oh, for goodness sake, kids club. It's so funny. If you go on their website, right, the only 2 things that pop up are fitness center and kids club, and I'm like, did the SACCONEJOLYs only look there? From tennis, basketball, ping pong, and mini golf. Did we see any of this? I didn't see the mini golf. Did you see the mini golf? I certainly did not see any mini golf. I would have liked to have saw that. Look at that breathtaking views. I would have wanted to see some snorkeling. There's a huge great big castle. A few miles inland, the contrast with the vibrant coast is striking. Picturesque old towns. Didn't see any of that. White walled villages. Did you see a white walled village? Oh my god, sorry, my English is so bad. Festivals offer a unique flavour of authentic Spanish culture. Did we see any festivals? I didn't see any festivals. Basically, they have a mad, great big blooming castle that I would be all up, at the very first day I'd be all up going doing that. And then right next to it has glitz and glamour, home to designer shops and luxury. It's like, oh, surrounded by shiny yachts and chic bars. Basically, there's a lot of very, very, very nice places, like nice things to do. You go on the gallery, there's just all so beautiful, stunning. Have so much more than what we actually saw. I mean, quite literally all we saw was the gym and the kids club. You then go onto their about and it's just like stunning. Wow, beautiful. Did we see any festivals? I didn't see the festival. Did we see any like old heritage sites? No, didn't see any of that. Did we go and look at, you know, the Spanish white walls? I saw no Spanish white wall, right? So if I can't pronounce the name, the Wyndham Residencies, Costa del Sol. If I was this resort company, I wouldn't be very happy because I really didn't see anything. So it's so funny at the end, and Anna was going, oh yes, and that's the gym, and this is that, and they're both just like pointing out areas.
Reception.
By Jimbo Jones.
By gym. Which taxi rank? There's taxi rank. We got the taxi from the gym is down there.
Shop.
The shop is down there.
Saying all this because I can't help but feel like a lot of these companies give these freebies to people who not only don't really deserve it for a multitude of reasons, but then also don't actually like do their job properly. Like, just think about what great advertisers, a lot like, you think there's so many other people that would do such a better job at advertising, like not only the resort but the location, the surrounding it, what there is to do. What did I get from what did I get from this trip? That they have a gym and a kids club and there's a Claire's and a Starbucks just down the road. That is all I've got from this trip, and I just wish that more companies would do like just more research, just do more research about who you're actually like giving freebies to, because I literally can think of, I'm not saying give it to me, that's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying just give it to someone that's a bit more deserving, or give it to someone that's actually going to do like a really good job at showing off what there is to do. Because I don't know, but I'm sure you guys sort of feel the same as well, since we've been on this little journey for a little while. I need to go outside and like take in some air because it is so hot in this room. But have a wonderful day wherever you are in this world. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and I will catch up with you guys in the next video.
Also, why is Spain so hilly? It's just so many hills everywhere. Why can't it just be flat?